Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will go all the way. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll push forward for about a yard. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Roll! 19 Tiger, go!
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A run here with Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And the Bears are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Gray going to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Ready, set.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go.
Moore going in motion. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. And he indeed picks up a Bears, and he is going to have the Chargers.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st down, it's Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
70 range.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Moore going in motion. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side with Swift. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears extend the lead to 24-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Swift. And a minimal gain there. Down to the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Set go.
On the give, here's Swift. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal It's a nice run there. It gets him down to the 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Tyler Scott, touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that ball incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll try and run right on the option. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
31, Vikings nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Swift. Third and 6. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The Bears sending out their punt team as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Set. Hurt.
McCarthy from the gun here on third. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. Here's 2nd and 6.
Street. Go. Ready.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Check, Bobcat. Get it. 60 Bison.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at his 29-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come 19. Come on. Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On the option, it's Swift. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Going right sideline and complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 28. Taken down at the 41. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Cowboy 80. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Ready.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. On the give, it's Swift. Whoa! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. The Bears have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
They'll run with Swift. Powering forward. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead.
Santos
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline, and that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They're trying the left side with Swift. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19, Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Give up the middle with Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
At the 60. At the 60. Ready.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll put Everett in motion here. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Go, Reed. Go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's go.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Go.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try to run. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. York, good on the extra point. And the Vikings will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.